Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to this video thing here. Welcome to another Captain Marvel review. Yay, Captain Marvel. It was a thing. It's a thing. It's a thing
It's a
that's
thing.
happened. It's the 21st. It's the 21st movie in the MCU lineup, and it is the first movie after Stanley's death, which
Rest
is
in peace,
sad.
father.
Yeah. Rip the Godfather. So yeah, we are going to be talking full spoilers for Captain Marvel. So if you guys haven't seen it, I don't give a fuck. If you guys have seen it, let us know what you guys think in the comments down below. So yeah, so I'll tell you my opinion of the movie, and then we can actually get into it more in depth. Captain Marvel is not a great movie. It's definitely not the best movie that we've gone from Marvel, but it doesn't hold up to the standards that we have grown to know and love. Like, to me, I think this is under Thor the Dark World, because that is at least entertaining with the Thor and Loki dialogue back and forth. But
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, for me, it's a 4 out of 10, and I give it that mostly because I blame myself for taking production courses in college, like writing, editing, and just photography and whatnot. And that this movie has a lot of problems, but it does have quite a few good moments that I enjoy. So, Raj, what were your first impressions going into the movie, and what were your uh, impressions coming out of your first viewing?
Well, um, I was before going in. I was aware of this massive culture war that was happening, and
Oh God, the culture war.
oh yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna go into that because I choose not to even think about the culture war. I just went in as a movie. I wanted to. I tried. I tried my best to actually just forget all this shit. Let's just try to be entertained. And for the most part, for the most part, it there I found myself pretty entertained, especially during the second and third acts of the film. But the first act was just so like how do I remember or crap shit. It's basically BVS in a nutshell. The first act of the movie
Ooh,
is Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice in a nutshell. Super cluttered, doesn't know where it's fucking going, and it's just like, where's the story? Where's it? We see Carol Danvers, we see what she's doing. She's on the fucking Kree planet, but there's nothing really happening. And the first fight scene in the movie is one of the most jarring fight scenes, and this is a Marvel movie, no less.
are you talking
We've
about
gotten some
the Are you talking about the fight between her and Jude Law, or the one on the planet?
on the planet. It was
Okay.
so dark and muddy, and like, what is happening here? It's almost as if the directors put us through a blindfold taste test and see if you can try to taste what is the nastiest shit ever. And to me, I'm like, no, I don't want to go through this. Are you kidding me? But then, as soon as she ends up on Earth. That's when things started to, okay, all right, you know what? What the fuck were the editors thinking? They should have started the movie off the moment she enters on Earth, you know? Because from then on, I'm actually kind of entertained here. It's a pretty fun movie from here on out. Like, and then, of course, we got young Nick Fury, which, by the way, young Nick Fury and young Agent Coulson blew me away. Like,
Mm.
when you first see them on screen, you're like, okay,
Damn
this is
that
kind of
makeup.
the makeup, yeah. But then the more you watch, it's impressive how well the digital effects on Young Fury looks. It's as if we're watching Sam Jackson in the '90s once again. That's incredible.
Pulp Fiction right here, people.
Only a bit bigger than he was in Pulp Fiction.
Right, we need to get John Travolta in here. Yes, sir. Hey, 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 Quentin Tarantino. So you thought the movie coming out was a bit better than you were expecting going in?
Yes, I felt like okay. Like I said, I was pretty hesitant at first, but then I walked. I was like, it was okay. It's not the worst movie I've seen. I've seen worse. Yeah. And as for what you said about Thor: The Dark World, personally, I hate that movie. I mean, yes, you got the Thor and Loki bits, sure, but I don't even remember a damn thing about that movie. And that's the worst sin of all for a movie is to make you forget what you just experienced for an hour and a half, or how long was Thor: The Dark World? By the way, it was like
About two. It's usually about 2 hours, 2+
yeah,
hours.
I don't remember anything except for the Thor and Loki bits, as well as Darcy acting like a fucking Darcy. So
They could have left Darcy out, but yeah.
yeah, I hate that movie. Captain Marvel, not the worst thing, but not the best thing in the world.
Thor: The Dark World was an hour and 52 minutes.
Yeah, pretty much 2 hours. So
Yeah. So yeah, Anthony, your thoughts going in and coming out?
Because it's someone like me, I follow the movies pre-production. I end up seeing all the spoilers prior to it being filmed.
Yeah.
So I knew a lot of this was already going to happen. So I wasn't expecting a whole lot more than what I already knew. So my expectations were like, okay, it'll be a decent movie. It'll end up leading into Endgame, which was the main reason why I wanted to see it.
yeah, same.
I left liking it a lot more than I thought I would. Because there are lots of points where if you follow the comics very well, you can actually tell which comics they pulled from. This is probably, I'm more than likely wrong, but from what I saw, it looked like Captain Marvel was the most comic accurate in terms of the different types of comics that were pulled as material to use in it. It was multiple Captain Marvel comics all in one film with key elements in it. And so that's what I liked. It was a very comic accurate compared to a lot of the other Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I do like the comic accurate costume. And
Yeah,
I like the way they actually transitioned from her green Kree style to the style we know from the comics, because everyone in the pre-production was going
Everyone was
ape
freaking out
shit
about it.
when they saw that. It was like, what is this?
And that was another thing in one of the comics when she is actually part of the Kree. The Kree, I don't think they're called the Star Force in the comics, but
They're Nova.
Their uniforms were in fact green. They were green and blue. So that's what I liked about the way that they started out her costume.
Yeah,
it was green,
I
like
could see
the
that.
newer comics.
I could see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, going into the movie, I wasn't looking forward to seeing it at all. I actually hadn't planned on seeing the movie until the day I went to see the movie. I was just going to skip it altogether because I didn't care for the pre-production or the marketing up to that point. And by the way, on a side note, let's talk about the marketing. By far the worst marketing that Marvel has ever done for a movie.
It was total ass. It was absolute ass. Like, I love you, Marvel, but come on.
I do have to say the movie was better than the marketing, but it's still not that much better. But yeah, the marketing was absolutely terrible. Getting not really into the culture war, but just the political side of it. Brie Larson just going full SJW. It's stupid, but we'll leave that aside. We'll leave that
Yeah.
right there. But um, you definitely can tell that the movie has an SJW agenda, and that's good and bad. A movie should have a movie can have a message, yes, but it should tell a story, and the message should be interwoven into the story. This, it felt to me like it was all message, no real story other than the Kree Skrull War bit, which I actually really enjoyed that twist. Um,
That was a
so
neat twist. Yeah.
yes, I like that. It was something I was not expecting at all. We'll get to that in a second. So, going in, I really loved the Stan Lee tribute they did at the beginning with the Marvel logo. I hope they keep that intro for movies going forward.
At the
Yeah.
very
They
least,
should.
Endgame.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at the
Yeah.
very least, Endgame. Um, but yeah, I do have to agree with you, Raj. The fight scene on the planet, I can't remember what the fuck planet it is because who gives a fuck what it is.
Yeah.
And the planet
Yeah.
there, and also the sparring bit with her and Jude Law. I actually had to go and see what his actual name is, because for the longest time, everyone thought that Jude Law was going to be Captain Mar-vell, or Mar-vell, and it
It's Jan
turns out,
Rogue.
yeah,
Jan Rogue. Yeah. That's
Jan Rogue. So yeah, the fight scene on the planet and the fight scene between her and Jan Rogue, Jude Law, terrible editing, terrible choreography, pacing. What? Where? How? There was nothing there. It's like,
It's as if there were two directors directing this. Oh wait, there was two directors.
oh, it's like,
Fuck me.
the Russos did it. Why can't we do it? Because they have to sync together.
Yeah, they're called the Russo brothers for a reason.
Yeah, this one, the directors
Right.
switched off because one ended up deciding to go work on another project halfway through. So they were all like, well, fuck. We got to get someone in quick to finish this because we already said
Yeah.
it's coming out.
Right? It's like,
Deadlines, folks. Deadlines.
why do we even need deadlines? This is okay. In my opinion, it's a just a cash grab movie, but it's like they could have waited. They could have waited another month or two for the pre-production or post-production to be finished. Like,
That's the problem with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's why I mentioned deadlines just now, because
It's so pre-planned.
Marvel has to get things in order for shit to fully to be fully elevated.
they in essence solo a Star Wars story this with their directors.
Yeah, I have to agree with that. Now,
Only difference is Solo went through like 3 or 4 directors. They burned through
from
them.
Chris Miller
Yeah.
to If there's one thing I can say here is, while I liked, quote unquote, I'm putting that in parentheses here, no quotation, sorry. I like the character of Carol Danvers in the movie, although it was a little bland for the most part. If there's anyone who could probably make her character a bit more likable, a bit more interesting, it's no doubt the fucking Russos. Okay, they literally took Captain America from this campy ass schoolboy to a hardcore badass in Winter Soldier, with Iron Man turning him from a complete dickhead to a level-headed individual who literally who broke all of our hearts in Infinity War last year, to Thor, he himself has the massive change here. He went from this boring Shakespeare character to a pretty funny dude in Thor Ragnarok to a man that literally lost his not just entire family, but almost half of his entire world. That is heartbreaking as fuck. These guys manages to make some of the most bland characters you can think of and turn them into something absolutely extraordinary. They did it with Spider-Man as well. Holy fuck. Spider-Man, when he's being in a Russo Brothers film, he's Spider-Man. I see Peter Parker. But when it's, say, Spider-Man Homecoming, or in this case, Spider-Man Far From Home, I see Miles Morales as Peter Parker. Not Peter Parker as Peter Parker, Miles Morales as Peter Parker, right? The Russos, they got it right. They know what the fuck they're doing. Anna Boden and Ryan Fleck, what fucking drugs were you taking when you're directing this piece of shit movie?
Well, here's the thing. The thing is, a lot of these characters are all right on their own, but when you put them in a group, obviously they're going to shine a lot better and look a lot better than they do alone.
This movie felt, Captain Marvel felt like it was made by two director and a half who didn't really understand the lore of the MCU and what came before it, because this honestly felt like nostalgia ween the retcon.
Yeah.
That's like the best summary to describe this film. It was basically nostalgia overload with the 90s pop cheese and whatnot, with like Blockbuster and Nine Inch Nails.
Like Captain Mar-vell has the Tesseract in a lunchbox. How the fuck? How does she have it and S.H.I.E.L.D. doesn't?
Well, like, if you got to remember that Howard Stark did work with Project Pegasus. Like, it actually does tie in. He basically founded Project Pegasus as well as S.H.I.E.L.D. So Howard Stark does have a lot of fucking connections here. So
yeah,
but
so essentially, it's all Howard's fault.
It's definitely always Howard's fault.
Yeah. He Bucky had the right to kill him.
Not according to Iron Man. That's my daddy. That's my mommy.
Yeah, he didn't care anything about his dad. He only cared about Bucky killing his mom.
Damn.
Yeah.
So yeah, for me, I definitely enjoyed the movie a bit more when it was on Earth. However, Brie Larson did not work for me in this role. I didn't care for her acting at all. It was extremely wooden.
Well, that's another thing. The way I saw it was that Brie Larson played exactly how Carol is in the comics,
God.
which sucks, but it was true to the comics.
I know why. Oh my god.
What?
Because the writer is not just Anna Boden and Ryan Fleck, but the writer is Gina Robinson Dorvet. She's a co-writer. And try to guess what other movie she wrote for. It came out last year.
I don't know what it is, but I'm looking at it.
It stars a female lead. Probably one of the most iconic video game characters of all time. Yeah, Tomb Raider. She wrote Tomb Raider. Yeah. I've seen Tomb Raider. Not good. Not a great movie. Not a great movie. Oh my god.
Enjoyable, but not a great movie.
How did I not see this?
I literally just looked up her name right now. Okay, wow. She should not be writing movies.
Or better yet, go back to film school.
So, what's her name? Geneva Robertson Dworet. She also has a early screenplay for the 2021 Dungeons and Dragons movie. Oh my god. And the Silver Sable movie from Sony. Oh my god. Okay.
And she's adapting Artemis.
Mm.
Artemis.
Oh my lord. Anyways, so yeah, not the writing in this movie. We can all agree is absolutely atrocious. For the most part.
For the most part,
For the most
yep.
part. Yeah. For like 90% of the movie. The 10% that I love was the Skrulls, which, surprise, surprise, aren't the main villains.
Not in this film.
Not in this one.
Yeah.
The reason why is because we don't see the evil ones are currently owned by Fox, which next Wednesday, whoop,
yeah, boy,
should be, which means the villains will be returning.
Possibly, I can see those Skrulls as being like a rogue faction who want to take over the world.
Because remember, he even says there are thousands of us scattered across the universe.
Mm-hmm.
There is Queen Varanke, who does not want peace. She wants to completely destroy the Kree Empire for what they did and rule the universe in their own image.
That's like, if there's one thing that I do have to praise this movie is this idea of there are, like, we kind of knew this going forward, but there is no such thing as a good or bad group of people. You know, there's always going to be a few bad apples in a whole bunch that is going to represent that entire group.
Villainy is only based on your perspective.
Exactly.
Like, to the Kree, Skrulls are bad. To the Skrulls, Kree are bad. Yeah, no, I actually kind of agree. The Kree are dickheads.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Kree. They don't see the Skrulls as bad. They are just lying to those that are not Kree because Skrulls don't want to submit.
Exactly.
It's like, oh, you don't want to submit to us? Hey, everyone, those guys are bad guys. What?
I also have to give mad props to Ben Mendelsohn once again for.
Holy fuck!
I love him in this role.
He totally saved the movie for me.
He literally did. His brand of humor in this just it definitely saved a good portion of the movie. I love the twist. I like his not wanting to fight but having to when needed. It's just I love the fact that we get a Skrull that we care about.
Yeah, that really shocked me. Not only that, right, but I was actually I was more shocked on the makeup that he had to apply. That was oh my god. That kind of shocked me too. Like, wow, that's actually some pretty damn good makeup.
It really is. I do like the design choices they made for the Skrulls.
Because before going in, when I saw like the I think it was Entertainment Weekly when they first showed us the Skrulls, and I'm like, from a distance, if on paper, on magazine, they don't look too good, you know.
They looked rubberized.
Yeah, they look so rubbery, but then again, it's fucking aliens, so why give a shit? But when you actually do see it, in on screen, it
looks like an actual person.
Yeah, he looks like an alien.
What is an alien?
I don't know. Why don't you ask Brie Larson?
Miss Vers. Excuse me, her name is Carol Dan.
Ow. Fuck. That was the hardest facepalm I've ever done in my entire life.
Another thing I didn't expect and actually enjoyed by the end was the gender change for Mar-vell.
Agreed.
Being the scientist.
Yeah.
That was a really good choice.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Like that alone didn't feel forced to me. I felt like that was pretty natural going in.
Yeah, definitely. It's like who says a comic character has to stay the gender they were. They changed the role or they changed the gender for the Ancient One in Doctor Strange.
And that still worked.
Yeah, it still worked.
Yeah, but before going in, like everybody kind of knew what Doctor Strange was about, right?
Yeah.
But like before the movie came out, people were like kind of upset that, hey, why is it the what's her fucking name? Shit, Tilda Swinton.
Thank you.
Like, why is it Tilda Swinton? Why can't we get like an Asian actor? You know, like, but then when you go in, yeah, it actually does work. It does work. But we did not know a whole lot going into this. Like, the only thing we did know is Captain Marvel is a female superhero. You whoop-de-doo.
Yeah, trailers didn't show us jack shit.
They showed us Captain Marvel, Skrull,
being Captain Marvel. Yeah,
it like looked pretty.
It looked pretty. You can get this in the movie. It looked pretty. Ooh, stars, shiny.
But in all seriousness, the visual effects, when you're going into a Marvel movie, you know you're gonna watch some pretty damn good effects. And for the especially during the very end, minus the whole face mask thing, which I'll get into in a bit, everything looked like a Marvel movie. You know, like standard action, CGI, special effects, yada yada yada. It's all cool shit. Whatever. Goose the cat.
I need a Goose the Cat movie.
Yeah, please. Honest to God, like, I'm pretty sure you had the same feeling. I had no idea why people were going up in arms with this fucking pussy. But then she opened her mouth, and I was like, wait, what the fuck? Am I watching a Marvel movie or a Men in Black movie? What is this?
It's the aliens from Star Wars: The Force Awakens. They came. The Raftars came back
in the form of a cat.
Where's the dog? Where's the Men in Black dog? Where's the pug?
Well, like this is honestly me when I first saw that fucking cat open his mouth. I was like, this is whoa. Go on. Please go on. I would like to see more of this shit, please.
and then she just eats the entire crew. It's like,
oh my god.
Oh,
I had a funny thought. Remember Thor's iconic entrance in Wakanda in Infinity War?
Yeah.
The music that plays in the background?
Yeah.
Imagine that same song played during the moment she revealed her fucking octopus mouth. Oh my god! I want that to happen.
Forget Captain Marvel being the most OP character. Goose the Cat, everyone.
Yeah, it would gouge Nick Fury's eye out. Oh wait.
Oh my god. Okay, that was hilarious and stupid at the same time.
I agree. Like
in The Winter Soldier, last time I trusted someone, I lost an eye. How'd that happen, Fury? Never gonna tell.
The entire movie. Okay, is this where he loses it? No. This is where he loses it? No.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. This is basically Nick Fury's Eye, the movie. How Nick lost his eye, the movie. Fuck Captain Marvel. That's what I want to know. How did he lose his eye?
Honestly, I'm like now I'm not sure whether if that moment was the best moment or the worst moment, because
it's just yes. It's just yes.
Hold
on. He's done. He's fucking done. Oh my god. Put on the Deadpool mask. Nice.
Hey, it's a Marvel movie. What do you want?
Excuse me? They're Marvel, licensed by Fox.
Not for long.
Not for long. All right, I got something better. Give me a second.
Okay. By the way, this is all going to be audio post edit.
Woo!
All right. That's more like it.
Nice. Captain Marvel. Oh, wait. You mean Shazam?
Yeah, Shazam.
Okay, please. Come on. He's fucking Captain Marvel.
Try telling that to Marvel fans.
Try telling that to Marvel.
Try telling that DC. DC got rid of that name.
I know, because of Marvel.
Well, like,
Well, they were already on the process of getting rid of
they
it
can
when
still
Marvel
be.
decided to pick it up.
Well, see, they can still use the name. They just cannot market it like Marvel is.
Yeah.
That is unfortunate, but whatever, I guess.
Yeah, whatever. Anyways, yeah, it's so yeah, this I don't know. This movie it's a conundrum to me. It's like why the fuck did they even do it? It's like do you the so sorry, I'm gibbering, I'm jabbering. So the big question for this movie was do you have to watch it before Avengers Endgame? And in my opinion, no. You don't have to watch this for Endgame. It's a good filler movie. It's a good filler, but it's
The way I see it, it is yes, because otherwise you end up going in asking yourself, why is this character so OP as she is?
like I would rather have her OP with the Russo brothers writing than this one.
Yeah, and it like once again going back to the Russos. Not only do they have that incredible ability to turning bland characters into something awesome, but oddly enough, I actually did rewatch Infinity War because, well, it's fucking Infinity War. Leave me alone.
Oh yeah.
So, and like this time I went going in acting as though I have never seen any of the other films. Right? I have not seen Spider-Man: Homecoming, Doctor Strange, whatever, and I imagined as if I am watching this as a newcomer to Marvel, right? And amazingly enough, they did a good fucking job and catching me up to speed. Right?
Yeah,
And like,
it actually felt
holy
like
shit. Yeah,
yeah.
like I know that's Iron Man, but who's the guy with the red cape? Oh, his name is Doctor Strange, and he's a wizard. That's nice. You know, they did a good job at incorporating everything.
Yeah, it
And
actually felt like one of Marvel's crossover events.
yeah, and like going into any Marvel film, like you even if most of the people in the back row or the front row will know who the fuck these characters are. Some of them are not. They're like going in with fresh new set of eyes, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And the Russos nailed it. They fucking nailed it, guys. And that's what really excites me about Endgame is that they will do the same thing for Carol Danvers. They're gonna do the same fucking thing.
I don't know, because it's supposed to take place minutes after the end. I don't think they're going to have time to end up catching up. It's going to be like, all right, picking up right where we left off, guys.
Dude, have you?
I've been waiting for a year.
Remember the scene between Doctor Strange and Iron Man in that fucking ship? They have plenty of time. It's gonna be a 3-hour flick.
Yeah,
wish it was more.
3 hours
Wish
to
it
give us
was
what we
more.
want, not 3 hours that we don't want.
Okay.
Which it was longer than 3 hours, but yeah.
I'm gonna take this off. It's hot as fucking hell.
I don't know why you put it on.
Because it's Marvel. Leave me alone.
I think one of my favorite parts about this movie is the fact that it's all it's not all, but most of it is Brie Larson's music herself that's being played throughout the film. The only film that I can think of where the main star has their music being played through most of the movie.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
She was a pop star for I think it was 5 years in the 90s.
Well, kind of goes to show how well her songs did.
I mean, there's some of the most memorable songs from the 90s. So
yeah. Can you sing me one?
I can't sing because I haven't sung in like years. I barely hum.
I can't even remember any of the music or sound or the soundtrack from the movie. It's like
The most iconic was "Just a Girl" at the end.
yeah, God, that was terrible.
Oh,
My.
yippee!
Yeah, the song choices in these movies were not great.
Okay,
But,
so basically, how would I put this? Basically, imagine Guardians of the Galaxy, but the opposite.
yeah, exactly. It's like, okay, she's a girl, she's a woman. We're promoting female empowerment. Okay, whatever. Get on with the story.
Well, that's the thing. There's a reason why Captain Marvel doesn't have a whole lot of solo arcs. She's a team.
She's boring as fuck.
Yeah, like she's always written as a boring character. Powerful but boring. That's why you don't see a lot of her solo comic arcs. She's always part of a team.
Yeah.
And even then she's still boring.
Yeah. It's like
the only reason why she's liked is because she's powerful as fuck.
The big drawback of this movie is that there's no character arc. She starts as a strong female character and ends as a stronger female character.
Yeah.
It's like, oh wait, how do I get out of this? Punch harder and get stronger. How am I gonna get out of this situation? Punch harder, get stronger. This movie, it didn't give me that sense of wowness that I know from previous Marvel movies. It was a very middle of the road Marvel movie, in my opinion. It wasn't anything spectacular.
Basically, if you want to see a really good comic book movie starring a female lead, just go to DC.
Go to Wonder Woman.
Way better than this.
The third act, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. The first act of Captain Marvel was shit, yet the second and third was awesome to an extent. Then we got Wonder Woman. First act, phenomenal. Second act, really good. Third act,
why? Yeah. Yeah, that's my opinion on that too. Any other thoughts? Any other points you guys noticed? I can't think of right now.
I guess I can say I have a more of appreciation of cats now.
You never know which one's a flagon.
I do like the as cheesy and completely obvious as they were. I did like the references that were put in, mainly that Stan Lee cameo. Yeah.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, it's not your typical Stan Lee cameo. He's reading the script.
He's playing himself.
Yeah.
Reading the Mallrats script.
I love that. And there's also semi throwback / forward calling. Is that what I'm calling it? No. Remember in the first Avengers when Natasha was introducing Bruce Banner to the Tesseract?
Oh yeah, swallow it.
Yeah, it was like, what the hell? What does Fury want me to do with it? Swallow it? Yeah. Goose pretty much did that.
Although the only question I have after Captain Marvel, what happens to Goose?
Exactly. That's all I care about. Goose. We know what happens to Fury.
Well, you know what happens to everyone after that. It's not that big of a question.
The biggest question that I have is Shield being actually Shield a retcon, or was Coulson in Iron Man 1 just fucking with Tony?
I'm pretty sure he was just fucking with him. Because Shield, by the sounds of it, is still being a secretive organization, even in the 90s. So no one really knows about them other than those that are working with them.
Probably.
Shield is fucking inconsistent as fuck sometimes. Like, holy fuck. Like, do you want to be known or not?
So, that's the funny thing. If you actually read the comics, they are far more inconsistent if you're going based on what they do in the MCU, including in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah. Like, hats with logos on them? Guys, this is supposed to be covert ops, not hi, we're over here.
But no,
basically
the reasoning behind it.
Like...
The reasoning behind it, they say that S.H.I.E.L.D. is one thing, but then in the background, where no one sees, they're actually doing all this other stuff.
Jeez,
like, oh, we're just monitoring and all that. It's like, okay, now take out that alien. We got to take care of this problem before people notice.
Take out Alf. I repeat, take out Alf. Excuse me, sir. That's E.T.
That man's playing Galaga. Thought we didn't notice, but we did.
That was sad. You guys saw where Russo brothers came forward and said, yeah, that guy was about to beat his high score when Thanos snapped and killed him. He was just about to beat his high score when he disappeared.
No! Galaga Man! No!
Yeah, everyone's like, oh.
You maniacs!
You assholes!
Damn
You couldn't let him have this one score. I can't believe Galaga Man is dusted.
For now, we know he's going to be back. It's just a matter of who's taking their place in the afterlife.
It doesn't matter. You didn't get a fucking high score.
You don't dust Galaga Man. Galaga Man dusts you.
Screw Spider-Man. Galaga Man is the real deal.
Oh my god. Yeah, we could keep talking Marvel all the time. Probably will in our podcast. But hey, so yeah, closing thoughts. What were you guys' closing thoughts on this? What would you rate it out of 10?
For me, I originally thought I was going to give it a 7, but as of right now, it's official. It's an average fucking movie. It's a 5 out of 10. It's basic as fuck, literally.
It really is.
Nothing special, nothing extra. Like, the critics need to calm the fuck down, okay? It's not the game changer that they think it is. Wonder Woman is the game changer, okay? That is an actual good movie. Meanwhile, Captain Marvel, you're having a fucking fight scene in the dark where it's not well lit at all.
And poorly edited.
Movies have a better fight scenes than Captain Marvel. It's a 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10 for me.
5 out of 10 for Raj. Anthony?
I'd say lowest is a 7, highest is an 8, only because of how comic accurate it is.
Okay,
I can understand that. For me, it's still 4 out of 10. It's below average for Marvel. It's literally. It'd literally be better if you were either drunk or buzzed. We're going Jeremy Johns on this.
Yeah. Yeah. Now it's a party. Hey, where's my fork in?
Oh, ew! You threw up the Tesseract on his eyes. Oh my god! Yeah. Now he has a important decision to make, which eye to use. Fuck that bitch. Going classy.
Eye patch.
What's that? I have an alternate universe where he's white and has a fucking eye patch too? Let's do that.
Yeah.
God. Anyways. So yeah, that's our thoughts, our review for Captain Marvel. It is what it is. It's now canon. And no one can change it now. So oh well. Yeah, we'll just have to look forward to.
Hold on, I can't say this.
Go for it.
I'd rather watch Captain Marvel over The Last Jedi. Because it could could be either worse or better than this. So, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was going to fight you on that, but now I'm not. Yeah, that's true. Yes, it's true. And anything's better than The Last Jedi. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much. Anyways, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed our thoughts, our review for Captain Marvel. If you guys were spoiled and you didn't see it,
Sucks to be
well,
you.
that sucks to be you. Check. Yeah, I'll say check it out for yourself if you guys want to see it. Matinee price would probably be the best price for it. I wouldn't pay full price tickets, especially since some places is like fucking $15. So yeah,
IMAX and whatnot. So
yeah, go watch it for yourselves if you guys want to check it out. Yeah, that's our thoughts. That's our opinion, our review for another Captain Marvel. So we'll see you guys when we see you. We'll see you on the podcast later.
see ya. Bye bye. Thank you for having me.